everybody, this is Ruthie with the Popo Backyard Farm, and I have my book reviews for July for you guys. And I'm going to be starting to do these more on a regular basis since I am in the reading mood. So let me start by the first book that I read this month. And Iced Chiffon by Duffy Brown. And if this is a cozy mystery, I have a weakness for cozy mysteries. I like anything happy, a little bit on the silly side, and this met those needs. And basically, we have a woman that her husband left her for a woman 15 years younger, and she is left with nothing but the beautiful Victorian home and all the designer clothes that she has. And so she tries to sell them. And in the midst of all this, the new girlfriend from her ex-husband gets murdered. And through the customers coming into the store, she kind of puts together what's happening. So I love this little book. You can get it on Amazon. It's by Duffy Brown. Okay, more on the serious side, I read Escape from Ambergris, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Ambergris Caye by Joan. You guys can correct me. Sorry, Joan, if I didn't say your title right. I'm trying to say things better. But this was really good. The opening scene kind of threw me off a little bit because it was a suicide, and I like, ooh, suicide, yeah. Yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a housewife, but then I said, well, press on because the story sounded good. And it wasn't anything gruesome at all. Basically, a reporter and he's not a reporter, a cameraman and a reporter are at this huge festival, and she ends up missing. And he suspects that she is stolen in the human trafficking crime scene, so to speak. So it basically talks about, as the story unfolds, talks about how he goes and tries to find her, ends up with his brother. They go down to an island. It's a real page turner. I think you'll enjoy it. And just pick this one up too at Amazon. I'm not talking straight. Okay. Not my normal. Oh, I love this author, Heather L. Nelson. I read kids' books. Yes, I do. I read all kinds of things, and anything that I read, I usually donate when I'm done reading it to other people that like to read, and I have a local charity that I donate my books to. But this is Minerva's Maneuvers. There, I can say it like a little tongue twister. By Heather L. Nelson. Now, I've been reviewing a bunch of her books on my blog. I really like her writing. This had a great lesson for thought and help for people that they had really active children. It was a great book. I've read several of her books. She has a book about her dog and all kinds of really cute books. But pick some of these up for your kids. Excellent. All right, here. Now, I just started Steve Martin's The Attorney, and this one is a Texas political thriller. So if you've ever read this, let me know. Also, if you have any books you suggest I read, put them below. I'd like to see those. All right. Through Raging Waters by Renee Blair. I'm going to read the back of this for you because I want to say this correctly. If Mother Nature has her way, Timber Springs will never be the same. A warm spring and early rainstorms melt snowpack. A warm spring and early rainstorms melt the snowpack. Spring runoffs, compounded by the storm of the century, sends Timber Springs into a tailspin. So, if you're like me and you like natural catastrophes and stuff like that, this is a story that has running in the background, like a flood scene. And the main character, well, there's two people. There's a girl and a guy, kind of like that little love thing is twisted in there too. And you know, he's having to come to terms with himself while these guys are all going through this um, flooding scene. So I think you'll enjoy this. I don't want to give too many spoilers away. I did want to read the back because I did want to, you know, kind of let you see a little bit, you know, what it's about, but I didn't want to get into the entire back either because I don't want to give you guys any spoilers. So Renee Blair is the author, and I think you'll like that. And finally, Wesley crosses the blueprint. This is a neat book. A guy has a whole bunch of money, and his wife is, she gets a new job, and as she's working there, he starts to sense something's really wrong. And it's a thriller, and you'll find yourself sitting at the edge of your seat reading this one. So pick it up. Wesley crosses the blueprint. I didn't cover all of these in a lot of detail. I'm going to have a lot more detail on my blog, which is populbackyardfarm.blogspot.com. But I did want to share what I am reading this month with you. Now, the other thing I want to share with everybody as I'm talking to them is our Facebook has changed. You can go to our Facebook at facebook.com/Ruthie, Pople. That's my main Facebook. I don't have a private life anymore, so all my Facebooks are kind of like, it's it's like where I talk to my family and stuff, but all my friends and everybody I know is in there with me too. But I also have a like page, which is Ruthie and Caye, Pople, and we're there on Facebook as well. So stay tuned for more book reviews. And this is what I'm reading this month. The Blueprint, Through the Raging Waters, by Renee Blair, or what I should say I did read. And Wesley crosses the blueprint. This one is the only one I haven't finished yet. Steve Martin, The Attorney, which I'll probably finish that today. Minervas by Heather L. Nelson. Escape the Ambergris Caye by Joan. And a Chiffon by Duffy Brown. Hope you enjoyed these. Hope you share what you're reading. I'd love to see you do some booktubes too. God bless. We'll see you in the next video.